Yellow Duckies, and welcome to a Steam Next Fest demo. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. All the details for the game will be down in the description. I hope you enjoy.
Silas? Hey, Silas, do you copy?
Loud and, clear, Cole. Stop shouting. I mean it. My head is... God. It's splitting.
Good. You went silent. Never mind. What's your 20?
In that rat hole you call an office. Sigh. Basement. Heading up to the, circus soon. Before I do, brief me on the file. What are we dealing with?
Alright, listen. Victim's name is Jimmy. 20 years old. Bellboy. Body is on the 3rd floor, end of the hall. Found by a Laura Finch.
Cause of death?
Unknown. Sending a team for pickup.
Did the killer run?
No, that's the catch. Elevator logs show no movement since the murder. Fire exits are locked from inside.
So the rat is trapped.
Exactly. He is still on that floor, Silas. Among the guests, look, I know what's in your file. The seizures, the visions. This is your ticket back. But I'm worried about sending you there.
Keep your worries to yourself, Cole. I'll handle it. I'll reach out if I need you.
Watch your back. Good hunting.
Junk. Won't help me. 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 Cole, I checked the crime scene. It's a slaughterhouse up there. Blood isn't just pooled in one spot. It's smeared all over the hall. Someone dragged the body, Cole. For yards.
Dragged? That's strange. Killers usually run. They don't take the corpse for a stroll.
Exactly. This wasn't planned. Looks like panic, or a cleanup attempt. I scoped out the suspects from a distance but haven't engaged yet. They've all retreated into their shells.
Leave that part to us, Silas. Detectives are en route for interrogation. You just observe for now.
Don't worry. What about the body?
Forensics took Jimmy out the back exit. The floor is yours again. We won't know the technical details until the prelim report is out, but I'll update you in a few days.
Good. Meanwhile, I want to get to know this freak show. Open the files, Cole. Who are they?
Evelyn Greer. Can you believe it? We used to wait in line for blocks just to see her pictures. Now, she's hiding out in a dump like the Grand Elysium. She's 30, but her career is dead in the water. She was at her peak in the early 20s, then suddenly, cut to black. No producer would touch her.
Why? A scandal?
Unknown. Just labeled as a difficult character. Whether her investments tanked or she got swindled, it's unclear. But her funds might be drying up. Serafina Rhodes, 26, calls herself a painter. I pulled her school records. She wasn't exactly a scholar. Grades were consistently subpar. But here's the kicker. The school shrinks note. Distorted perception of reality. She doesn't see objects and colors as they are. She sees them as decaying.
Is that why she only paints in grey and black?
Likely. Her work is dominated by violence and melancholy. A doctor flagged a potential tendency for self-harm. Whether she's a danger to others is unknown, but her mind, it's not a safe place to be, Silas. Arthur Vance, 35. On the surface, just a freelance accountant, but dig a little deeper and the picture changes. Born dirt poor in the Bronx, middle school dropout. No diploma, but the guy's a math prodigy. Genius level. In the last 3 years, his assets skyrocketed. Suspiciously so. Expensive suits, luxury cars.
A steep climb for a bean counter.
Exactly. Organized crime hauled him in once. He claimed he was just consulting and walked. Released for lack of evidence, but his file has a red stamp. Approach with caution. Highly connected. This guy might be erasing people, not just numbers, Silas. Room 303. The Finches. A perfect picture of tragedy. The husband, Walter Finch, 28, a veteran of the Great War. Records show a diagnosis of severe anxiety and shell shock. He was under regular treatment until a year ago. Then suddenly went dark. Cut all ties with his shrink.
What about the wife? Elara.
Elara, 25, daughter of one of the city's high society families. College grad, never worked a day in her life. Looks like her family didn't approve of the marriage. There's a lawsuit regarding disinheritance.
Registry says they've been holed up here for weeks. Walter's off his meds. The money's likely bleeding from Elara's side. And they're stuck.
Jan Novak. Now this guy's a closed book. His file is full of holes, Silas. Up until 1920, squeaky clean. Top of his class, young professor at a prestigious university. Then, snap. 5 years of nothing. Zero. No taxes, no address, no medical records.
So he was a ghost for 5 years.
Exactly. And now, after 5 years, he pops up in a hotel room, like he never left. Either he was in the pen on some deep cover assignment, or he was running.
Keep an eye on this one. It's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. Junk. Won't help me. Junk. Won't help me. Junk. Won't help me. Junk. Won't help me.
Cole, you there? Sound off.
I'm here, Silas, and I didn't come empty-handed.
Good. Because the walls are closing in on me. This place isn't just old, it's sick. Give me something I can use before I crack.
All right, listen. I dug into the owner, Mr. Wickham, and the hotel's financials. A 60-room hotel called Grand. You'd expect it to be printing money, right? But the books say otherwise. The guy is practically waving the white flag. Revenue is laughably low.
Meaning what? Being broke is suspicious. You think he's laundering?
No, it's different. I spoke to a few old snitches. The Grand Elysium isn't the resort it pretends to be, Silas. It's a sanctuary. Off the books, no questions asked, cash only. A hole where the cops don't bother looking.
So, a hideout for runaways.
Exactly. The guests are either down to their last dime or hiding from something. Or someone. No security, no cameras, just four walls and silence.
That changes everything. But there's still one thing I don't get. Arthur Vance and the Finches in 303. Vance's suit costs more than this entire building. And Alara Finch is old money. If they're loaded, why hide in a dump like this? They could afford a luxury bolt hole.
That is the million-dollar question. Maybe Vance is hiding from his own bosses.
Everyone's got a secret.
And this hotel was built to keep them. But murder? That complicates things. Someone broke the sanctuary's golden rule. I'll keep following the money trail. You keep sniffing out the tension in that hallway. If they're hiding, they're prone to making mistakes.
Copy that. I'm heading up. Yeah, Cole. I'm here. Still breathing.
Good, because the coroner just faxed the prelim report. The body started talking, Silas, and it's got an ugly story to tell.
I'm listening. What killed the kid?
First and obvious, single stab wound to the chest. Fatal, yes. But here's the kicker. No knife.
What do you mean, no knife?
Not in the wound. Didn't fall out nearby. Means the murder weapon is still on that floor, Silas. Killer pulled it out and took it with them. Either stashed in a room or ditched somewhere in the hall.
Just great. So the killer is armed, and I'm not. What else?
Deep gash on the head. Emmy thinks it happened right after the stab. Scenario is, kid gets shanked, stumbles back in shock, cracks his skull on something hard. Massive blood loss. That explains the drag marks.
A struggle. Or an attempt to run.
And one last detail. This is the weirdest part. Scratch marks found on his shoulders and arms. But they aren't from the murder. About 2 weeks old, healing scabs. Deep scratches.
2 weeks? That's not a fight.
He said the same thing. Could be passion marks or systematic abuse. Was there a secret affair in the hotel? Or was someone tormenting the kid? Either way, Jimmy knew the person who did this. Silas. This wasn't just a random act of rage.
Scratch marks. That makes it personal. Looked like a woman's doing.
Can't be sure, but watch your step.
Cole? Huh. You still there?
Not going anywhere, Silas. Just watching the rain hit the window. Why?
Just checking. How's life on the outside? Still grey.
Gray and cold. My coffee tastes like mud. Honestly, I think you're having more fun in there.
Yeah. A regular party down here. Dead bodies and ghosts. Don't let your coffee get cold, partner. This. I can use this. Junk. Won't help me. Junk. Won't help me. Junk. Won't help me. I'm here, Cole. Tell me, did the birds sing?
We cornered them one by one. I took statements and summarized them. Most are trying to save their own skin, but there are contradictions. Listen close. You might catch a slip-up.
I'm listening. Who told the first lie?
Arthur Vance claims he was napping in his room during the time of death. Heard nothing, saw nothing. Ask me. It's the classic I know nothing, officer routine. A man dies in the hall and you sleep through it behind these paper-thin walls? I don't buy it. But the guy is cold. Didn't twitch a muscle.
Professional liar. What about the artist girl?
Serafina Rhodes. She's also in the Didn't Hear It club. Said she was sketching. Claims she gets lost in the world when inspiration strikes. Like a trance. No headphones, Silas. Just sketching. How focused do you have to be to not hear a skull cracking?
Or how scared? The Finch couple? Their fighting is heard all over the hotel.
Walter and Alara Finch. Here's where it gets weird. Said they were watching TV, but their body language. The guy, Walter, is a wreck. Puffy eyes, slumped shoulders, like his world ended. But the woman, Ilara, neutral, ice cold. No grief, no fear. Just said, we were watching TV, and shut up. Like she wrote the script, and he's forced to act it out.
Things are messy with that couple. Ugh. What about the others? No one heard anything?
They did. And this is the confusing part. Jan Novak, the foreigner, admitted hearing sounds. A verbal fight. Shouting. But he dropped a bomb. He's sure the noise came from the Finch's room, and Jimmy was arguing with them. Said, didn't want to get involved. Don't want trouble.
So he's passing the ball to the couple. What if he's telling the truth?
Maybe, but our last statement is Evelyn Greer, the celebrity. She confirmed hearing the argument too. You know what she was doing at the time? Touching up her makeup. Said she had plans for the evening.
Plans on the night of a murder? Did she mention what plans?
I don't know, but both Novak and Evelyn say they heard an argument. Arthur and Serafina are playing deaf. Someone is telling the truth, and someone is lying to save their ass, Silas.
Cole, one thing doesn't add up. You said 60 rooms. Why am I standing in front of room 303?
Vanity, Silas. Pure vanity. Wickham wanted the Grand Elysium to feel grand. Starting at number 1 felt too small for his ego. So he started numbering at 300. Illusion of scale. Guests think they're in a massive resort. Really, they're just in a numbered box.
Cheap tricks. Fit in for this place. An ID card. Washed out. Face is a ghost. Name is a blur. Someone tried very hard to be forgotten. An ID card. Washed. This. I can use this.
now. It's urgent.
What is it, Cole? You catch our guy?
Not the who, but I found the how, and it trashes everything we know. I've got the final autopsy report in hand.
Wasn't it the stab wound? The one straight to the chest?
That's where it falls apart. Jimmy was already brain dead when the knife went in.
What? They stabbed a corpse?
Exactly. According to the report, there's a massive fracture on the occipital bone. He hit something hard. A door frame, a corner, something metal. The impact caused a hemorrhage that killed him in seconds, right there.
So, the knife was an afterthought?
Yes, the ME confirmed the stab wound shows post-mortem bleeding. Someone watched Jimmy die from the fall, and then drove that knife into his chest.
Why? Why stab a dead man?
Two possibilities. One, it was an accident, and they staged it as a murder to confuse us. Two, they used a specific knife to frame someone else.
Theater. The blood. The drag marks. Was it all just set dressing?
Looks that way.
An ID card. Huh. Washed out. Face is a ghost. Name is a blur. Someone tried very hard to be forgotten.
Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye bye.